you guys can hear me. I want to say greetings, everyone, and thank you for taking the time to view my channel. One question I have, this has nothing to do with what I've actually wrote down, but I just wanted to mention this just in case you guys, ever uh, is in this predicament or whatever. When you purchase items and there are issues with that item, do you simply return the item or do you provide a review followed by following up with the consumer's report guide or the consumer's report um, product reviews that they have on that item that you want to return? That's just one of the questions I had because I had to return something recently. And I just wanted to know if you guys had that issue and how did you deal with it? Okay. My main focus today on this channel is to talk about healthcare and its seriousness in business these days, right? So, one of my questions is how are you all managing your healthcare issues, benefits, and the cost of it? Are you aware of the costs? Are you aware of the cost before you go to doctor's offices? Are you aware of the cost before you obtain these medical devices that you need to have for certain procedures or after certain procedures that you have at the doctor's offices or the hospitals when you have inpatient care, inpatient therapy, outpatient care, outpatient therapy? Are you all in the know? Guess how you can be in the know? Quite simple. It's not hard. Pick up your insurance card, look on the front, the back. There has to be a telephone number there. Call that number. Ask them before you go in, before for that procedure. Ask them before you go in to that office visit. Call that number on your card and see how much that visit is going to be. See how much the test would be, because that card will tell you pretty much everything you need to know on that telephone number. They'll tell you everything you need to know as far as your medical expenses. Medical expenses would include such things that are not paid at 100% by your insurance companies. This is what some items that I wrote out before I got on here, so I wouldn't be, all over the place when I'm trying to just share some information that I learned. So, doctor's visit, whether in person or video chat, is a fee most times. But you can also find out before you have that inpatient doctor visit or that inpatient video chat. You're at home and your doctor is at his office or wherever they may be. They're chatting with you on their devices. So you can call your insurance company before you have that chat with them, whether in person or on video, like I'm talking to you now. Um, there'll be a live person on the other end, of course. And then you have your medications that you have throughout the year. How much does your medications cost throughout the year? That can be pricey if you're taking more than 5 meds. Even if you're taking, because one med could cost you in the hundreds, right? So yeah, be careful. Also, if you're budgeting, make sure you put those medication expenses in your budget, okay? And then you need to expense for your over-the-counter meds that you take or that you may need to take. If you have hay fever or something, sometimes you have to run to the pharmacy, and that may be an unexpected expense sometimes. Um, or because if the pollen in the air is so high that you didn't account for, you need to run to the store again for this same hay fever medicine, right? So you want to be sure that you have those expenses covered if you're budgeting for the month, if you're budgeting for the week, if you're budgeting for 6 months, if you're budgeting out for the year. There's just something for you to think about when you're budgeting. um and then you have your medical equipment. So your medical equipment could be your wheelchairs, your walkers, your oxygen tanks, your not saying you have these things, but just saying that these are some of the things that could come up that you use or may need to use or may be using already, or somebody may be using these equipments, these medical equipments, hearing aids, hospital beds, nursing home care, um, nursing home care, meaning the nurse comes to your home to take care of one of your loved ones. How do you expense that out? How do you put that in your budget? So you call that number on that insurance card, and that number on that card will let you know. You're going to call the number, of course. You're going to give them the numbers on the card, the name on the card, and they'll tell you how much your price is going to be for those inpatient visits, for those outpatient visits, for your physical therapies, whether inpatient or outpatient physical therapies. If you have a boot on your foot for your ankle injuries or foot injuries or whatever the case may be, you may just have pain in there, and maybe they're monitoring you for that situation. I don't know what it could be. I'm just throwing out scenarios. Maybe you had a crutch. How much does that cost for an extended period of time, whatever that time frame is. For all of the items that I mentioned, find your health care card. Become familiar with your health care card, um, and review the front and the back, because sometimes the front has information that shows you your deductible amounts, and it'll let you know if you go into the ER how much it's going to cost. If you go into the urgent care, how much it's going to cost. If you go into a regular office visit, how much it's going to cost. If you go into a specialty, how much it's going to cost. All of those items usually are on the front of your medical card, whatever your medical card, your medical or insurance card, whatever insurance card that you're using. Just familiarize yourself with it. It's nothing hard. It's something simple, and you can always help somebody else. When you know the answer, you can always help someone else, right? So this is just one of those videos where you can help someone else to be more informative about their health care. Okay, help somebody else to be more informative about their health care. And one more thing, and this the final thing for this video, is when something that's free to you on your job through your HR department, your human resources center. You go to them, and it's called Employee Assistance Program. So they help you, and it's a free help to you. They don't charge you anything for this one. It's You are free to discuss personal issues, in hopes that they give you answers, or hope that you can talk out answers when you're having difficulties in life, whether it's something you are free to talk about with family members. Sometimes you're not free to talk about certain things among certain people. So when this is one of those areas where you can actually talk to somebody that don't know you, right? You can talk to a stranger and get some feedback from that stranger, but that stranger is a counselor, most likely, hopefully. Hopefully, that stranger is a counselor, and they can, walk you through some challenges you may have in life. So I just wanted to get on here and really just connect you with some things that your human resource center at your employer's office can help you with. Okay, that's what they're for. They're for you to go in there and talk to them. They always have an open door policy. It's someone there always in your human resource center that can help you on your job, when you're having difficulties talking things through with other people. And also they can help you with your benefits card as well. They can walk you through how to read it, how to navigate through it. And just in case you need me, you have me. And you can just comment Um, and I'll just get the answers to you as much as I can. So leave your questions and answers there in the comment section. And um, sure, I'll talk to you about it. And if I don't have the answer, guess what? I'm going to point you to somebody that does. Use the free tools that you have within your organizations, okay? That's why you work for them. You're working for them. They're giving you benefits for working for them. And one of their benefits is to reach out to them and ask questions, okay? Don't be afraid to ask questions. And if you are, ask me the question. I'll ask them the question for you, okay? Talk to you later. Thank you for watching. I didn't want to stay too long. Thank you for watching. Enjoy your day. Today is Good Friday. Woo. I don't know why they call it Good Friday, but I won't get into that today. Enjoy your Friday. Talk soon. Like and subscribe.